I'm Tassie and welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome home, and if you're a new subscriber, make yourself at home by clicking that subscribe button. So at this point, if you guys know me, you know that I'm not the biggest risk taker. It's not that I don't like to try new things, but I just like to know what I'm getting into. So I am the type of person where I will Google everything. I like to make things very precise. I like to have plans. I like to have budgets. I can't just hop into something willy-nilly. And when it comes to food, I don't play about my food at all. I do not play about my food. I don't like wasting my money on nasty food. That's just the quickest way to piss me off, to be honest. So this past week, I pretty much stepped out of my comfort zone completely. Little bit of information on me. I am kind of like a Starbucks girly. I do love Starbucks. Beforehand, I wasn't really all that into drinking coffee on a daily basis. And honestly, for a long time, I thought frappes were coffee. Like, I thought that was a coffee. Some of them have caffeine in them, but majority of them, they're literally just a dessert. I did not know that. So it wasn't until the lockdown that I actually really started getting into drinking coffee. I was experimenting with like different syrups and different like methods on how to like make the milk, like make it foamy, make it creamy. I was trying different creamers. Like I was just kind of like being a fake barista in my own house. So now I'm practically having a coffee every single day, which is bad. It's very bad, but I'm trying, okay? But the reason why I'm giving you guys this information is because I was just scrolling through Instagram one day and there were certain pages that were like dedicated to different Starbucks drinks. And you know those drinks where they always look like really intricate and really pretty. And I think we all remember what was it called? The unicorn drink. Everybody wanted to try that because it was just so pretty and you know, all that. So I just thought to myself, that would make a good video. So that brings us to today. I picked out 7 different Starbucks drinks that I found randomly on the internet, and I decided to try them and see if I liked it or not. So if that sounds like something that you're into, stay tuned. And just for reference, all of the drinks that I got the ingredients from these Instagram accounts. So I went to Starbucks Keto Drinks, Starbucks Drinks, and one from the Marco Barista. It's also important to know that all of the drinks that I bought, besides like one of them, I got them in a size grande. And that's very important because the proportions of the ingredients makes the whole entire drink. So I just want to put that out there just in case you guys wanted to try some of these drinks, or whether you wanted to go on those pages and look at different drinks and try some of those. So now let's talk about my drinks. The first drink was a matcha latte. In order to make this drink, you would order a regular iced matcha green tea latte. You can pick any choice of milk, 3 pumps of white mocha sauce, and 3 pumps of toffee nut syrup. So let me start off by saying I have had matcha before, but the matcha that I had, it was, what is it called? It was those Pockies, those little Pocky sticks. It's like a pretzel stick with frosting on it. That was the first time in my life I ever tried matcha, and I have to say I hated it. I hated it so much. I hated it so much. But at that time I was trying different things, like trying new things, and I seen that was the one that people kept picking up. Like they were just so fanatic over it. Hated it with every fiber of my being. Like it tastes gross. So I'm not gonna lie, I went into this already thinking that I was not going to like it. I already went into it thinking that I was gonna hate it. But I also did want to try a matcha drink because matcha is so hyped up. So I just wanted to see like, what is this about? So when I got the matcha drink, to my surprise, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it so much. I loved it so much. It was so good. The thing about matcha is that it still kind of tastes like, you know, the grassy taste. It still kind of tastes like that, but I gotta say, like, you can barely taste it. It still has like somewhat of an aftertaste, but it's not terrible. Like the toffee nut is what really kind of like overpowered it. So whoever it was that made this combination, you did a great job, because I was not feeling it. I did not want that. I dreaded that. And I have to say, so far, it's the best one on this list. So for this drink, I will give it an 8 out of 10. The only reason why I would give it an 8 out of 10, despite the fact that I really like it, is only because I cannot see myself drinking this stuff every day like how I drink my everyday coffees. Like, this is definitely something where it's like if you were craving something sweet, or you were craving, like, I don't know, grass. I don't know. Like, I liked it, but it just wasn't something that I was going to consistently drink. So for that reason, that is why I gave it an 8 out of 10. Once again, you guys can take these ingredients and go get it yourself and you can be the judge. But I know for me, it's an 8. It's an 8. So let's move on to the next drink. So the second drink was a purple iced tea. So for this order, you want to order a Ice Passion Tango tea. Ask for no water. Add soy milk, 2 pumps of toffee nut syrup, and 2 pumps of vanilla syrup. The color is pretty. I'll give it that. The color is really, really pretty. But I'll be honest, I didn't really like this one. And it's weird because I really don't know how to explain it. Like, it wasn't nasty, but it was something missing. And I don't know what it was. In a way, I feel like maybe sugar, but I feel like the syrup is supposed to make up for the sugar. So I don't really know. I have no idea. And honestly, the toffee nut syrup really saved it. Like, that was the main thing that you could taste the whole entire drink. So I don't know. Like, I wouldn't completely count it out, but would I ever get this again on purpose? Honestly, no. Unless somebody else has like some other ingredients they want me to add to it to make it taste better. I don't know. But I just know my personal experience, I wasn't really feeling it. So I give this drink a 5 out of 10. Wasn't completely terrible, but would not recommend it. So the next drink was the chocolate coffee drink. For this one, you want to order a vanilla sweet cream cold brew. Add 4 pumps of vanilla, 3 pumps of mocha sauce, and 1 pump of white chocolate mocha sauce. Now listen, as much as I love chocolate, I'm talking about I love chocolate, I have to say I didn't really like this one. It's just that the mocha sauce, like the regular mocha sauce, it was so overpowering. It was so strong. So maybe it should have been like maybe like one pump. I don't know. And at this point, I'm starting to believe that the vanilla syrup is just like completely useless for a majority of these things, because the way I keep not tasting it in every single drink that it's added in, it's like, why are we even putting it in there at this point? But overall, I gave this drink a 7 out of 10, simply because I feel like if you switch around the ingredients, probably change the proportions, it might be like amazing. It might taste great. Because I feel like with the proportions that I had, I probably should have got a large. Like, I probably should have ordered a venti or maybe even a Trenta. Because seriously, that mocha flavor, it was entirely too much at the forefront. So it wasn't gross, but you know, it just was So on to the next drink. So this drink is called a cherry blossom drink. This one is the most simplest one out of all of them. All you have to do is order an ice white chocolate mocha, ask them to replace the whipped cream with vanilla sweet cream cold foam, and then you ask them to add strawberry puree into the cold foam. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this one was a challenge for me because I had to physically go in the store and ask them to put it in the cold foam. Listen, that bothers me because I never want to be one of those pretentious people where I got like 17 different ingredients. So majority of these drinks I was using my mobile app and I was ordering it through there because I just didn't even have the heart to be like, hey, I want this instead of this, can you add this? I want soy milk, I want this, I want this, I want this. I didn't want to be one of those people. I didn't want to. But for a few of these drinks, I had to, because some of them you have to like go in there and physically customize it. But this one wasn't that bad, so I'm not mad about it. Now for the actual taste of the drink. So this was the drink that I ordered in a large because one of my everyday coffee drinks is the ice white chocolate mocha. So I just naturally assumed that I was gonna like it, which is why I got it in a large, because I'm like, girl, I drink this every day and I always get a large when I drink this. The only thing that's different is that it's cold foam and that it has like a little bit of strawberry in it, so it can't be terrible. And overall, it wasn't terrible, but I gotta give it an 8 out of 10. You would think that I would give it a perfect 10 since it is one of my favorite coffee drinks, but with a twist, but no. I gotta say, the strawberry cold foam, it ruined it. It ruined it for me. And the reason being is because the cold foam with the strawberry puree, it tastes like strawberry Nesquik. I don't like that. I have never liked strawberry Nesquik. It's like I don't hate it, but I would have to really be in the mood for it. Like, I would have to be in the mood for something extremely sweet in order for me to drink that. I would never voluntarily drink that. So it tastes like the regular iced white chocolate mocha, but then it's a wall of just strawberry Nesquik powder before you get to the rest of the drink, and that destroyed me. And that's the thing too, I'm not just saying like, oh, it tastes like strawberry milk. Like, no, once you mix the Nesquik, you're good. But we've all had that one cousin that just goes heavy-handed on it. Like, they real heavy-handed with the powder, right? So it doesn't even fully dissolve for real. So once you get to like the bottom, like, just think about that. The heavy-handed cousin that made you the drink, and you get to the bottom, like halfway, it tastes like that. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it. So yeah, it's an 8 out of 10 for me. Maybe somebody out there that loves strawberry Nesquik will pick this up and just fall in love with it. I'm not gonna lie, I only picked this drink because it was pink. I mean, I only did it because of that. Let's just be honest. Okay, so on to the next drink. So this drink is called the keto drink. 5 out of 10. Automatically. No. Similar to the purple iced tea, it wasn't completely terrible, but it was just something missing. The way I can describe this drink, it's like you are drinking sweet water with caffeine. That's what it tastes like. So I mean, hey, if you're on a keto diet, you know, and you just want to taste something sweet, that's something, you know, but no ma'am. No. I'm low-key being generous even giving it a 5, if we're being honest, because it just was not hitting. It just was not all that. I didn't like it. I didn't. Sorry. Oh my god, I forgot to even tell y'all how to make it. My bad. It was that bad. I don't feel like anybody should try it. Honestly, truly. If you're not on keto, it's just no point. You know what I'm saying? It's that bad. But anyways, this is how you make the drink. Order an iced Americano. Ask for no classic syrup. 3 pumps of cinnamon dolce, 2 pumps of vanilla syrup, and a splash of heavy whipping cream. And you would honest to God think that with all those ingredients, it would actually taste good. It doesn't. So yeah, do it at your own discretion. Don't say I didn't warn you. That's all I'm gonna say. On to the next drink. So this drink is called the French Toast Shaken Espresso. So for this one, you order an iced shaken espresso, ask for no classic syrup, 2 pumps of cinnamon dolce syrup, add almond milk, 1 packet of sugar, and cinnamon powder on top. So this is another drink that I have to give a 5 out of 10. And I'm doing this because it did taste a lot like French toast, which was promised, but I'm not a big fan of like dark coffees or like any type of coffee that's really strong. If you can't tell by now, I like the sweeter coffees. I like the ones that kind of like just they run off your tongue, you know? I'm not the biggest fan of like black coffee and stuff like that. So this one, it does taste like French toast. It does. But it tastes like French toast and black coffee. Not a fan. So that's why I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. I'm not just doing it to be safe. I'm giving this a 5 out of 10 because I feel like it definitely has potential. Probably needs a little bit more ingredients. And I can definitely see somebody liking it. I can see somebody really trying it and falling in love with it. It's just personally not for me because like I said, I don't really like strong coffee like that. So the last drink that I tried is called a pink and purple drink. Now hear me out when I say this. We ran into a mishap. I don't know if it had to do with the store being busy or what was going on, but when I ordered this drink, they messed it up. Like it was completely messed up, and I'm gonna show you why I say that. So first of all, let's just talk about the ingredients that go into it, right? You order an iced passion tango tea, add soy milk, add vanilla syrup, just 1 pump, 3 scoops of strawberries, and then you add vanilla sweet cream cold foam with the strawberry puree blended into the cold foam. Now let me show you a picture of what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Think about all the ingredients that I told you guys, right? This is what they gave me. They completely messed it up. What they did was basically give me a passion tango iced tea, replace the water with coconut milk. which I didn't ask for. And that was it. That was it. So it's like low-key, I don't even want to count that as the pink and purple drink because it just was not that at all. It was a completely separate concoction. And no, y'all, I didn't pick up somebody else's order. I physically went in there and told them what I wanted, gave them all the ingredients. And then when they called my name, I looked at that shit and I'm like, oh, what? And like normally I would ask somebody like, hey, can you remake this because this isn't what I asked for and it damn sure isn't what I paid for. But at that time I was at work. I was on break. And I had literally been waiting my whole entire break period to even get the drink. Because like I said, I don't know. Maybe they were just busy and that's why it kept getting messed up. I don't know. I don't know. So you know what? I'm not even going to count that as the pink and purple drink. Maybe on my free time, I'll try it. I don't know. But for the sake of the video, we're going to count it as a drink. So the random concoction that Starbucks decided to make and hand to me, I have to give that a 2. Yeah, that's like the lowest rated drink on this whole entire list. A 2. It is a 2. Because the way it just, like, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know what to say about it. It's like it definitely was not all that. It definitely was not given. It definitely was kind of gross. Water with milk. Go drink some of that right now. That's what that tastes like. And it had like, they didn't even add my strawberries. I didn't even have my strawberries. So it literally was water and milk. That's what that tastes like. So yeah, it's a no for me. So to wrap up this video, how do I feel overall? I have to say one of my favorites that stood out was the matcha drink. The matcha wins at this point. Like I said before, that's not something that I would consistently get, but that is something that I would get again as opposed to the rest of the things that was on this list. Overall, I did have fun. It was a little nerve-wracking because like I said, I don't want to be one of them pretentious people that have all these ingredients, so I felt some type of way. But when it all comes down to it, I tried something new. I did something different. I'm proud of myself. Now I know a little bit more so I can go in there and like, you know, get different things. And yeah, I probably will do this again. Maybe. Big maybe. But it was fun. It was fun. I can honestly gotta say I had fun, and it helped me rack up my Starbucks points. So your girl was getting a whole lot of free drinks and a whole lot of free snacks, okay? But yes, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below if you've tried any of these drinks or if you're going to try one of these, and then come back and tell me how that goes. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I will see you next time.
What you want, 'cause your love is all I need. I'ma tell you what, and all the things that